Hey everyone, Jason Case here with another video, and today I'm going to cover a 7-point checklist for creating killer content. So this is actually a checklist that we use here in-house, and I wanted to share it with you as well. So our overall goal with following this checklist is to create content that ranks in the search engines and engages users. So it's not just about ranking in the search engines. Once you get people to come to your website, you want to engage these users and keep them coming back again. So this helps build brand awareness, build trust, and so forth, and it should be one of your goals for your overall content marketing strategy. So let's get started. Number one, run the content through CopyScrape. So CopyScrape is a tool. It's very inexpensive. It does cost some money, but you can run your content through here to make sure that there's no references of this content anywhere else on the web. So if you're using writers and you have writers working for you, I highly suggest doing this. Even if you work with them for a long time. I've had writers in the past I've worked with for years, and then their work started to kind of fall off, and they started copying some content from other sites. And luckily we followed this process and we caught it before it was too late. So definitely do this. It's very quick to do and very inexpensive. Number two, is the content easy to read? So make good use of subheadings, images, and short paragraphs. So keep your paragraphs short, a couple lines per paragraph. Big blocks of text is very hard to read, especially small text too. So make sure that your overall CSS styles have a legible text that's easy to read. Making good use of images throughout the page. So this breaks up the content. And subheadings. So this way people can scan through very easily. They might not want to read the entire content. They just want to scan to the sections that they want to read. And this is easy to do with subheadings. So just break up the content great. I suggest creating like style guidelines, and once you have these CSS styles in place and the style guidelines laid out, then it'll be very easy for whoever is publishing the content to the site to follow these guidelines, and once they publish it, the CSS styles will take care of the rest, and everything will snap into place. Number three, customize your meta titles and descriptions. This is essential. So if you don't do this, then Google is just going to take whatever information it sees from the page and extract that and fill in its own information there. You want to customize these. This is what shows in the search engines and how you'll help improve your click-through ratio if you do start ranking. And it's also a good part of SEO too. So make sure you update those. Number four, did you end your post with a conclusion or question? And a question. So you should be ending your post with a conclusion that summarizes what the post is about. Research has shown that people a lot of times will scan all the way to the bottom of the post, read the conclusion before they ever read anything else. Another good thing is putting a question at the very end of this content. This will probe for people to add comments to this post. And this is very good for SEO purposes. A lot of our high-performing posts that we've seen on client sites are the posts that have a lot of comments and engagement on them. So adding a question at the end of it will help probe people to respond and put their comment and their feedback on the post. Number five, did you use CodeSchedules Headline Analyzer for your main page title, subheadings, and meta title? So CodeSchedules is a free tool. You do have to sign up with an email or something like that, but I highly suggest running your main page title, your subheadings, and your meta title through CodeSchedules Headline Analyzer. This will give you a score. I always try to shoot of 70 or higher. This can be difficult at first when you start using this, but after you use it over time, you should be able to create pretty catchy titles fairly quickly. So it'll give you suggestions if you're not if your titles are ranking lower, it'll give you suggestions on how to improve these too. So it's a great free tool to use, and I highly suggest this. This will make your content more engaging and also make your meta titles optimize better to have a higher click-through ratio. Number 6, do you have a content upgrade? This is your call to action to go with a piece of content. So I highly suggest putting this content upgrade kind of close to probably right after the intro or shortly after that. This way you're giving bonus content away to people, to something free for them to opt into to get. So it has to align with this content though, or it won't make sense. But if you have this, this is excellent, because this is what you can get people to opt in, and then they'll move them further down your sales funnel. So this is all part of marketing automation, setting up these email campaigns and so forth. But your whole goal, one of your goals for content marketing and posting these blog posts should be driving traffic to the website. Once you got the traffic there, you want them to opt in and get them into the marketing funnel so that you can engage them further and eventually convert them to a customer down the road. So having a content upgrade in place is a pretty important part of your overall blog post. Number 7, is your content better than all the other 10 organic results? This is important. So whatever your topic is on, Google search this and see who's ranking for this. And then go through every single top 10 result and make notes of this. How long is their content? How actionable is it? How easy is it to read? Are their pages loading fast? And do an analysis of this. So what you want to do is make your content faster, make your content longer, make your content more in-depth, more actionable, and easier to read. If you do this, chances are of ranking there and building links from the sites that are already linking to these pages is going to be much greater than if you don't follow these guidelines. So either way, that's it for today's video, everyone. If you have questions on any of this or you need help with this, we can work as an extension to your team so you can stay focused on running your business, and we can stay focused on what we do best and help grow your business. So take care, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow.